Hello, everybody. I am Mike from the Rewatch Project podcast, and I am a lifelong Bruce Springsteen fan, and I am getting to hear Electric Nebraska for the first time. I've been hearing about this album for 35 years or something insane like that, and I am now finally getting to hear it. So this is as pure as the driven snow first-time reaction to this song, and so this should be really interesting. I don't get to react to Springsteen too often because I do like my reactions to be first-time listens, and I am one of those fans who has heard all the bootlegs and been to all the tours and all the concerts and drank the Kool-Aid and done all of that good stuff. So this should be really interesting. I'm really curious to see how this sounds to the studio version, but also some of the live E Street Band versions over the years. So it's a big moment, getting to hear this material. So it's been a real feast recently. I've had the Tracks to Lost album set as well to enjoy, but here we are. It's release day here in New Zealand, so I'm going to watch it and see what I make of it. So a quick reminder that I do appreciate feedback. Please do leave comments here on the channel, and also just be aware that I do pause these songs. I do talk over them. That's just how I do it. It is what it is, and I would strongly urge you, if you have not heard this song or this version of this song, that you do not follow my terrible example and that you listen to it in its entirety before I talk all over it. Last but not least, a reminder to check out all the other content on this channel, including the Rewatch Project of Hannah and Mike, the podcast I do with my wife, where we go back and rewatch some of our favourite film and television franchises, in addition to the other film, TV, music, and general pop culture or lazy goodness that cohabits this here channel. PayPal donations very much appreciated, if and only if you can afford to do so without causing yourself any financial hardship. So Atlantic City, the electric version, 1982. Okay, let's go.
Well, they blew up a chicken man in Philly last night. They blew up his house too. Down on the boardwalk, they're getting ready for a hell of a fight. Gonna see what them racket boys can do. But now they're busting them in from out of state till the DA can't get no relief.
Slight lyric changes.
Trouble out on the promenade, and the gambling commission's hanging on by the skin of its teeth. Well, everything dies, baby, that's a fact. But maybe everything that dies someday comes back. Put your makeup on, fix your hair up pretty, and meet me tonight in Atlantic City.
Harmonica still in there. Okay, I'm going to stop there for a moment. I think when we all heard back in the day about Electric Nebraska, Atlantic City was definitely one of those songs that seemed to most obviously lend itself to an electric arrangement, And of course, on the Born in the USA tour and multiple subsequent tours, including an excellent version on the 92-93 tour with the much reviled other band. This is kind of the arrangement we've had. It's a little bit different. Doesn't have the drum intro, and it's kind of full on from the beginning. The live E Street Band versions play a lot quieter for the verse, and then really kicking on the chorus. This is kind of full-bodied, full fat from the off. And Bruce also keeps the harmonica, which is much more has a more mandolin sound. In the E Street Band live versions, kind of similar to the record in that regard. But so far, this is kind of what I was expecting, and it's great to have an E Street Band, a vintage E Street Band recording of a classic Springsteen song that we've never heard before. So let's keep going.
Well, I got a job and tried to put my money away, but I got in too deep and I could not pay. So I drew what I had from the Central Trust.
More lyric changes slightly.
Bought 2 tickets on that Coast City bus.
Great feels from Max.
Everything dies, baby, that's a fact. But maybe everything that dies someday comes back. Put your makeup on, fix your hair up pretty, and meet me tonight in Atlantic City.
Somebody's hearing this. This feels like Promised Land or This Hard Land or one of those great mid-tempo folky rockers in this arrangement. Classic Springsteen, E Street song.
Well, now, love may have died and love may be
much piano or keys or something.
Going down their half, but I'm coming back home, 'cause everything dies, baby, that's a fact. But maybe everything that dies someday comes back.
Classic.
I turned up dead out of luck and strung out on the line. Mister, this hand I've been dealt keeps me coming up short each time. I've been looking for a job, but it's hard to find. Down here it's just winners and losers, and don't get caught on the wrong side of that line. Well, I'm tired of coming out on the losing end.
Yeah, longer
So
verse.
honey, last night I met this guy, and I'm gonna do a little favor for him. Well, I guess everything dies, baby, that's a fact. But maybe everything that dies someday comes back. Jamaica Bond, fix your hair up pretty, and meet me tonight in Atlantic City. Yeah, meet me tonight in Atlantic City. Meet me tonight in Atlantic City. Yeah, meet me tonight in Atlantic City.
This would have been a hit. So it didn't come out. You really see the putting his money where his mouth is with the commercial choices. You hear this. The record company must have been so pissed. Wow, interesting. It's amazing how much difference it makes having the harmonica on the electric version. It really does connect it to those songs like Promised Land and This Hard Land. But no, that's great. I mean, it's very raw as well. I mean, I do wonder, these aren't studio sessions in the sense that they were laying down the album. These do feel very much like fully realized demos almost. And there's a rawness to this as well. There's not a lot in the keys. And Bruce's guitar's got a really grungy, dirty, kind of distorted jangle to it that gives the song a kind of rawness that in some ways does capture what Nebraska feels like. Like the live versions on the Born USA tour had a much more of a synthy lead from Roy, I think, on that mandolin type of hook on the chorus. But here the harmonica carries that and it gives this song a much rootsier version. So I really like this version. It does feel like a halfway house between the acoustic version and the more polished versions on the Born in the USA tour. Yeah, great. Electric Nebraska, it exists and we're hearing it. This is wild. So I'll carry on putting out stuff from the Nebraska set over the coming days and weeks. And I still haven't got all the way through tracks as well, tracks 2. So please do go and check out some of the other Bruce content I've got here, as well as some of the other music, film and TV stuff that I've got. But for now, I'm going to check out and I'm going to listen to more of Nebraska 82 and get back to you about that real soon. Bye-bye.